Hello, hello. Okay. I've got my notebook out, my infamous notebook. That's out, ready to go. I haven't had caffeine yet, but also my teeth still taste minty, so I'm giving it a minute. I'm going to see if there are any... I thought that was shiny. I've turned the volume on for the game, so I can hear the shiny noise I say. Hopefully. Balance isn't right. Hello. I do have caffeine, thank you. Okay, so we are looking for fire starters, we are looking for bay leaf. Let's just go through here. Oh, there's Dratini, but I bet it's going to be hard to find. I prefer doing resets in smaller ones, but the others I don't need. I need Manectric, right? Yeah, I need Manectric. Wi-Fi wasn't very happy for me. I actually didn't read your message. I asked for context and then promptly put my phone down and started setting up stream. Hold on. I see. But yes, we need electric. I don't know if I have Manectric. Oh no, we need both. Okay, so we can medium. Hopefully it'll be by the entrance. I need a lot in there. I don't need anything of that one, so that was just... Right, oh. Okay, so let's start here, right? Here's who's... Oh, I've got to get up on this. Here seems like a good place to be. There are other places to reset, but I'm hoping that there'll be more... Oh, it's not up on the roof. I was incorrect. Hi, Trubbish and what? Okay, let's... What have I got? Oh, a distinct lack of... Okay, hold on. Let's make a donut. Then we'll go and... You know, like, you don't need a 5-star. I know. Let's put, okay. Let's make a different donut. I can see if it goes into sour really well. Because what we could do is we're trying to hope for special items again. That isn't what I was hoping for. Bitter and sour, that should get us something. I haven't got many shiny berries, so we're probably just gonna have to raw dog it. Like, we haven't got many of those. Unless I can get full. That might get a shiny out of that. Why would you put a whole macaron on top of the donut? Yeah, oh, I'm not shuffle hunting. But it's something. We could do Hyper Rosetti with the rest of the Hyper Cassib and then a Treat Charty Berry. I just want time. Because if we get to it, and they're quite far away. I just won't have time to do back and forth resets. I'll save in the hole, obviously, but I need to clean out my Game Boy Color, but I started playing Blue. I realised my start button's a bit sticky, so I need to open it up, but I was playing Pokemon Blue, and it was just so nostalgic. I loved it. I really like the kind of remixes of the old songs. I'm literally just making a bunch of the 5-star ones. Fire catching power. Ideally I'm looking for a Tepig. A little, for those of you who don't know Pokemon, it's like a little red pig. Oh, I'll show you one. Because as I said before, having the starters, like when we go for shiny decks, having this page more filled in, it feels, well, even filling those 3 in, it feels so much better. But, like, we could do the reset round 20, but that's boring as fuck, so. So let's go. Oh, thank you, Dr. Masterpiece, for the lurk as well. I don't know if I said that out loud. I definitely thought it really hard. But if we're looking for, I'm going to show particularly cloudy what Tepig looks like. Is there any swan building? Just take a checking out as particularly cloudy. Well, yes. There might be other people lurking, but I know for a fact that you have no clue what I'm talking about. Which is fine, you don't have to have a clue what I'm talking about. I barely have a clue what I'm talking about. Malamar, go away! I love you, but stop. Get some help. You know what? I'm just... We'll find it later. Let's do this shiny hunt. I need that dragon that's in the middle that you've just nicely covered up with the fish. I need... Porygon's just in this one now. I guess once you've opened it. I'm just trying to see if there's where to go next after this. I need to do Meowth shiny, but Meowth shinies were okay, I don't see any like Tepig holes, so let's go back here. A resistance, encounter power, anything electric at all? No. Okay. Sure. I'm looking for a particular one, and then we'll have to do a run back and forth. Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay, so what's that reset? Could we do... Marie run away, right? Let's go back to this. So we saw there was one alpha. If we go back to this bush, is that far enough away? Like, we're fairly close to the hole, so I don't mind just... Yes, that resets them. You see there's no alpha there anymore. Perfect. Oh, I mean, we could... I wonder if it's quicker to do this. Because they won't reset from me doing this, I don't think. Although I'm not close enough to spawn them in, but I could do the run each time. Oh, unless... Hold on. Sciencing. We know where they are now. Can we see them on this roof? We can, which means they're spawning in. Oh, you made me tea? Thank you. Oh, just made me tea. I think it's blue, by the way, when it's shiny. And I think doing this will mean that the Reap don't reset, which means we're less likely to phase on the shiny. Pop quiz time! What does phasing mean, Cloudy? I'm teaching you slowly. But for my tea today, I have a Covent Garden blend, courtesy of Vestro making it from. Which is a black tea with floral notes. There is an area in the main game to reset the green Pokemon we're looking at, but you only get 2 of them. So in theory, this is better. I might have to remind my game I have a shiny charm, but... Also, I've been shiny hunting, I've been shiny hunting Zapdos. I'd like to be so annoyed if one of those turned up pink. In Dynamax Adventures, and on one that I didn't catch a Zapdos, because sometimes you don't get a good run, because it's like a roguelike. I got a shiny Klefki, which is like a golden set of keys. my first shiny Klefki. But I'm slowly working my way through the Sword and Shield Pokedex. I wonder what will happen first, right? I'll finish the Sword and Shield shiny Pokedex, or will I finish all of the Dynamax Dimension? Because that's my goal, is to finish all of the, get all the shiny legendaries I can. And then I think I'll have to reset my folder in Sword, play through it again, which we might Nuzlocke. We might try another Nuzlocke. Yeah, work our way through that again. Cheat a little by putting all of my Pokedex back into it. Get the Shiny Charm and go again. Because there are some legends that I didn't, before I knew you could, I say reject the legend if it isn't shiny, right? There were a few that I didn't do that for. I just captured an infestation of Grimers and Muck. Oh, hell yeah. That does sound like where they'd live. You're to rank 4! Is this in Pokemon Ranger? I assume so. Replaying the intro of Blue, it was actually quite interesting. Because, Oak says people do many things with Pokemon. Some raise them as pets. Some use them to fight. And then some use them to study. And it's like, I don't think there's been an intro that's quite, hey, there are other options. I don't know. It's always been there like, well, you want to fight with Pokemon. And it's like, well, yeah, that's the game, but it doesn't build the world out as much. And some of the intros left me wondering, why do people just have this in their house? Is that a shiny Pikachu? No, I don't think so. I think the world's fascinating to think about. If you want more world stuff, the anime's got some really good, like, people just living with Pokemon. Used to watch them as a kid? Hell yeah. I've only seen some of it, granted. But I know things like, as an example, the meme of like, why doesn't Ash just evolve Pikachu? Because Ash offered Pikachu a Thunderstone. I'm like, hey, do you want it? Do you want to be a Raichu? And Pikachu said, no, thank you. I'd like to stay a Pikachu. And he went, okay. As much as Ash is memed on for being an absolutely terrible Pokemon trainer, because he kind of is, he respects his Pokemon. And it's like, they evolve when they want to. Yeah, like, he didn't force Pikachu to live in the ball. And I love that even the bad guys love their Pokemon. Like, there's a really cute scene with Jesse? James and Jesse, yeah. Jesse and Mimikyu, where Mimikyu's disguise got a little roughed up. And Jesse tried... I love the fact that there is a Pokemon partner Pokemon that she kept stalking you. It shows you, like a cat. Jesse tried to be there like, hey, do you want to wear something else? Because what you're wearing isn't fashionable, darling, basically. And Mimikyu went, just tried them all on and was there like, no, I hate them. And then saw a Pikachu, or like it wasn't even a Pikachu, it was a mascot of a Pikachu, and got really sad because it'll never be Pikachu, and it didn't have its Pikachu disguise on. Which I'll get to something in Sun and Moon in a moment, but it didn't have its Pikachu disguise on and it was really sad. And then Jesse was there like, I now understand, let me repair your what I think is really ugly disguise for you. And it was just this sweet moment of even the villains care, you know. And in Sun and Moon, Mimikyu is what's called a totem Pokemon. So instead of gyms, so like in most Pokemon games, you go through gym battles, you get your badges, you go to the Elite Four. Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon are a little different. They have totem Pokemon. And so you defeat a powerful Pokemon that can call allies. And the Pokemon gets a boost, and it's actually quite difficult. Like Mimikyu in Sun and Moon is like the first proper, like, very difficult and quite scary fight. But when you first encounter it through your little ghost camera, it's Pikachu. You can't comprehend the fact that it's not a Pikachu for the longest time. Like, you're following this Pikachu around, and then you come to fight it because you've, like, cornered it. And it's a Mimikyu. Which I thought was really cool. And then it leads you to wonder, right? If the disguise is that good, or because it's a ghost is that effective, or whatever. I wonder if there are people in the world who have Mimikyus who think they're Pikachus. Or at least in Sun and Moon, because it's like... Yeah. Why is my Pikachu learning Shadow Claw? What? Huh? Yeah. I actually have one of my few Pokemon cards, okay? This is a Mimikyu promo. I got it for like £2. It is a shiny Mimikyu. Just in a little blanket. It looks like a slightly older Mimikyu. It's just snuggled in a little blanket. In like what looks like a... Oh, and we have a grandma in the front and you can't really see. Like, this is an older lady who's like making sure that Mimikyu stays comfortable, you know? It's one of like a handful of... I have a little Mimikyu collection of like cheap cards. But that's like the only one that's a full art. And I keep it up there. Oh, my blanket's so gross, that explains things. But it is very, very cute. It's the fact it's just comfortable living its life with its presumably trainer who has grown up. we're still making them comfortable. There's series of actual Pokemon cards, like legitimate ones, where it's following a trainer. So it'll be a trainer and a Charmander, trainer and a Charmeleon, trainer and a Charizard, and it'll be the same trainer. There's one that's the Gardevoir line, that's Ralts, Curlier, and Gardevoir, and it's the trainer growing up with it. Which I think adorable. But yeah, I think in the world of Pokemon you would need, like, if you're in a city, okay, this isn't a good example because we're in a different dimension, but if you're in a city that doesn't have wild types, that just has Pokemon. Like, you're trying to walk to work and there's a fucking electric sheep, hold on, half the size of you. And that's some of the smallest and weakest ones, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Like, huh? Like, okay, the legendaries are like, you know, you very rarely see them, they're rumours, you know, in the world. But if we're talking like bear in mind, they also shrink the Pokemon down in different scales because just to make them fit with the world. But if you have a, like, there was an Alpha Venery at the beginning of the game, and that's just the little bunny rabbit and like the ground bunny rabbit. It was the size of a man, a grown man, and aggressive, and it's there, like, that's terrifying. And that was the weakest, you know? Yeah. Like, oops, accidentally got hypnotized by a haunter. No, here's the thing, Voltorb loves exploding. Voltorb and Electrode, when they're happy, they explode. They laugh as they explode. Like, they think it's funny. we can read the Pokedex entry. We'll slowly go through them. So this is Chikorita, not shiny, shiny. And then this is the starter I actually chose. A sweet aroma gently wafts from the leaf on its head. It is docile and loves to soak up the sun's rays. And then a few more, we'll read the next one. It looks like a squash with legs. Just a little gourd walking around. Just give me one. I don't have a shiny donut. And if I could make it just here, that would be far enough. Ooh! Not far enough, do you think? I don't think it was. Yeah, we can reset the areas. I'm also resetting Pichu's as I go. But I can't really tell when it's a true shiny, so. I like the Marie line, those are the sheep. But, yeah. No, I don't. And I was about to say, I prefer the Wooloo line, which is the one I have. Do have a sheep. They just get fluffier. That's the evolution. Hey, where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. A reminder of, hey, we turned out the lights. I know it's kind of wasting resources, but I'm wondering, like, I'm wondering if I just let the hole go. Oh no, it's not a bad reset. Nah. And this is a decent reset as well as a decent. And there's 4 of them, which is a decent cluster. I think that blue is the evolution is black and yellow. Point shot. as we learn with Tokatile, these are kind of really hard to count, and I don't have a set position where I'm resetting to for the program to automatically count for me, so I'm not going to bother setting it up. Because if I was teleporting back to the hole each time, it puts you in a set position. But then I'd be resetting 8 other Pokemon. I'm quite chill today, and I think I've worked out what's been hurting my shoulder. Like partially overstretching it, but partially the crochet I was doing was with basically rope. It was really hard to do, and it was I had to put a lot of force behind it, which was hurting my shoulder. So instead of being a pen pop, which would require it to be a little bit taller than it is, it's currently the place where I'm putting my Game Cruiser. I want to make a slightly bigger square one for putting the BSs in, so I could just orientate them so that the charging port's upwards, and then I only have one charger at my desk. Oh no. I have 2 DSs on my desk, I only have one charger. That's why I say it. So I can just orientate the DS. So I can just plug in whichever one, plug along the line. Could open up my program and do very slow Groudon resets while I do this as well. Efficiency. Oh shit, at least it's something, you know. Set that up. This isn't a very hard thing back and forth. Also, the reset isn't that difficult for the Groudon. Doesn't involve me being able to see, but I'm 90% sure they're blue. One shiny. try to make sure I always take a moment to double check my shinies, no matter what I'm doing with them. Because it's so easy to mess with memory. Well, I guess with ZA it's less of an issue if I just run back and forth and check it in. Because they don't despawn in this one. Whereas in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, if I reset over my shiny, I'm starting again. So I've got to be careful. I mean, now I'm not reset. I guess that's still a reset. I'm not resetting like I was with the legendaries. I could turn the music back on in game. I like these remixes. And some of them are from the game. Oh, that feels so good. I love tea. But I want to drink through my Covent Garden blank. A, so I have a bit more space in the cupboard. But B, so I can put my green tea back in the green tea koozie, because I didn't know at the time how long it would take to get green tea, so this was going to be my daily. But now I have my gunpowder green again. Very happy with this. But this isn't gunpowder green, this is gunpowder green, which is also lovely. Part of me also wants to do the Reggie Ice hunts I need to do, but I've really been procrastinating them. Well, why have I been procrastinating? Because Reggie Ice is shining. A, it's just ban limit. B, there's so many stories of people resetting over the shiny. I'm like, I don't want to. I would be so embarrassed, especially on the stream. I'd be 80 and say, remember that time you reset over that Reggie Ice? That's also I'm 80. Then what we're going to do is close this. nose should be in the hole. Like him. So we need 2 of the green ones that are over the roof. I don't think that's only anyway. I doubt the rest will be in here. So this is not off the list. We can get them. I'm just going to double check the shiny. I'm pretty sure it's blue. That's what I'm looking for. Is it just a shit shiny? It's not blue. Gaslit myself. I think it was blue. It's a hardly noticeable difference. So if we go back and forth and then check it in. Whereas Manectric, the evolution, is black. I know that one because I have it in Pokemon Shield. I can't believe in the combined Pokemon Sword and Shield, like I probably have 900 hours. That's wild to me. So yeah, we're gonna go back and forth. We're resetting it a bunch and then we'll go over there before we reset the whole area. Unless you see one that looks like a slightly darker green. Like a minutely darker green. Like it's in a shadow, but it's not in a shadow. Who I haven't seen in a bit. Does. I hope they're okay. Maybe we're our top Discord yapper for a while. Where's the fourth one? I don't know why I'm checking. I'm not being able to tell until I go over there and hopefully hear the shiny ones. Because the end of this is enough to make some of those spawn. Unless it is obvious the internet is lying to me, but People that like, it's just different. So we'll go back and forth now. I'm just gonna plug my cyclist. No muscle pain this one. I wonder what I did. Probably start funny here. I am getting old. Which is good. Again, I don't know, I'm trying to have it, I guess. I might clean my keyboard today. It's actually starting to annoy me. Something that would be really funny, and I doubt is the case, but would be really funny, is if all four of them have been shiny this whole time. And I think that would be hilarious. Different from the others, but still. Yeah, my keyboard's getting Sea Kudos. Can you help me? What I'm going to do is take a picture before, clean off all, take off all the keys, and then I can just zoom in and see where each one goes when we're done. And then we'll go isopropanol. And then clean it. Oh. Dettol then, I guess. I just thought it'd be less wet. Actually, is that one a different colour? Maybe. Who's enjoying this game of Gaslight Simulator? Is that a shiny? I don't know. I don't think it was, or is it still the alpha? So what brand of autism does everyone else have? I have a repetitive task and make funny colour thing. Repetitive task rewarded with different colour. What's everyone else's? It's also something I can do in bed, which I think is important for me in a hobby. I don't know what brand I have, to be fair. It's probably Gucci. You probably have the expensive one. I mean, yes, because people would want to visit them, right? That's travelling past them. The Gundam. The big one in Japan. Oh. Anime figure autism. A more general version. Eldritch horror autism. Hell yeah. I can't wait to frame my autism certificate. It's going to be on the wall. I have 2 certificates I want to frame and hang up, but we can't hang anything on the wall, so... I was trying to check over like the bush. That's not where the Pokemon are. Hey, the Pokemon that have never been on that side of the bush. How are you doing? Okay, I kind of want to go check. Seriously, none of them? I will say Pokemon are some banging music, and Glitch just some banging remakes. I clearly can't tell if they're shiny or not. Let me see if I can roll those up and one out. Oh, oops. Oops, I stopped the music by mistake. I meant to open a new tab and I just didn't. I'm sorry. try. This is what we're looking for. Slightly blue? I don't know. So they're like, why are you even bothering? Shiny Pokedex. How many hours do I have in this game? I'm at nearly 300 hours. I play too much. Tried to take a drink and still run. It didn't work. So the odds of these is 1 in 1,024. So approximately 1 in 1,000. Because I have the shiny charm. And there's 4 of them. That means, in theory, I should only have to do 200 and something resets for a single one of them to be shiny. Well, we know what shiny odds are like, but... Oh, I know, they have kind of autism that gets emotionally invested in fictional things. Oh, hell yeah. I love my shinies that I have taken so much time to get. Like, I am less emotionally attached to like the bulk of the shinies in this game because they're so easy to get. Okay, no, everything's about you. I'm very emotionally attached to you. Pardon? No, not everything's about me either. It's a hard lesson to learn. Podcasts are a good example of attachment, so do the squealing and the crying and reactions based on what goes on in their adventure. Is it a story podcast? Or D&D podcast? Like, what kind of... The podcasts I listen to are very... true crime. Well, we're in space? We're in hyperspace. Listen to audio dramas. Ooh. It says thanks. We're in one of Hooper's hyperspace holes. Hooper's had the move hyperspace hole for a very long time. Just now we can go inside it. I am inside someone's hole. I'm inside a Pokemon's hole on stream. Genuinely hope the beast of reincarnation. I'm sorry. I know what those words mean individually. But when you put them all together, I have no idea what you're fucking talking about. So if we could go back a step, provide some context. Beast of Reincarnation is Game Freak's new IP. Got it. Is that the one that kind of looks like Monster Hunter? The one that's like, oh yeah, Game Freak made this, and everyone's like, what the fuck? It actually looks good. Hopefully it's good. I hope that people enjoy it. Oh shit. Like, are Pokemon games good? Objectively, no. They're mediocre games with a repetitive gameplay loop, but do I enjoy them? Also yes. Oh yeah, I am part of the problem. I'm gonna make myself the whole problem. There hasn't been a great Pokemon game since Gen 7. That's it. I say soft reset with Gen 7. I mean, in your opinion. And you're welcome to that opinion. Me and my 600 hours in Pokemon Shield alone. I think I have 400 in Pokemon Sword. 300 in this. BDSP sucked. I enjoy BDSP. But then again, I never played the original, so. What's LGPE? Oh! Let's Go Pokemon and Eevee. Got it. Do you know what? I love Let's Go Pokemon and Eevee. I'm genuinely thinking of resetting my save and going for another playthrough. It's such a cozy game. It's just a Gen 1 remake, but like, for those worlds, I like it. But I just like Pokemon. I like collecting, so. Should we check again? I don't think any of those are shining. Maybe I should beta because shitty motion controls are so bad I was supposed to play most of it in handheld mode when I hate handheld mode. I'm not gonna lie, I never had a problem with it on Switch 1 or Switch 2. But I can understand how some people would. The bit that was frustrating for me was when I started having Joy-Con drift on my Switch 1. It was just frustrating to have to get new controllers to play a game I actually enjoyed. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed things. And that was before I was a shiny hunter. It gave me a good excuse to stand up and do a little bit of exercise when I was newly disabled. You're particularly passionate about it's just a game. I think it's fun. I do want to reset my saves. So I've moved all of my Pokemon out into Pokemon Home, apart from like a handful. So what I think I'm going to do is move the last few out, and then I think it's one that I could get a full shiny Pokédex in. I don't think I could 100% it. I mean, I could try. But like... I think they're fun. I was so excited when I got my Switch 2 because I was able to actually play it again, and I did play it again for a bit. but I do want to reset my save. I played it around release. So did I. I got Let's Go Pikachu. I even had the Pokeball controller for it, not that I know where it is anymore. I think mine's a digital copy anyway, but I love the game. I think it's such a nice game to curl up in a blanket, chuck a few Pokeballs around. I mean, no one's asking you to praise the game. I think it's fun. I was so close to that marine when it despawned. Why did it despawn so... Why did it despawn so close? Should we check him? I don't think any of them are shiny. I want Blumio City in like the map of this in a carpet. I think that'd be so cool. I thought it looked better than both Sword and Shield and ZA. It does not look better than ZA. There's a shiny. Is it down there? Ah, I can't catch it, unfortunately. Oh, we didn't get a real Kanto movie, mate. We don't need another one. It's okay. We have enough. Like, eventually, I would like a massive game, like we're talking huge, of just going where you're a champion traveling through every region. I think that would be really cool. However, because we, like, Kanto is just beating a dead horse. Like, it's, you know, we don't. We want to expand the world. Like, re-releasing Kanto again. It's like, it was red, then it was ruby, then it was fire red leaf green, then it was omega ruby. And it's like, we don't... There's so many. Like, Black and White 2, they've already had 2 remakes. Diamonds had a remake. Like, Diamond and Pearl had a remake. Like, it's not all about Gen 1. I'm having so much fun with BDSP. I think it's so cute. I love the mechanics. I'm getting used to radar hunting because I'm not very good at it. And it's kind of odd to me that you don't need, like, the shiny charm in your place to eggs. And I'm not Masudering. Painkiller for your dream that you just sits over at mine. Ooh! I think that's a downgrade over the originals. I wouldn't know. I can't afford to buy the originals. Like, people are scalping everything Pokemon right now. I love the art style. I actually need to play more of them because I got my Dialga. I saw free set for Dialga. I'm now post-game, and I was radar hunting But I'm still getting used to it. And you're welcome to that opinion. You're also allowed to enjoy bad games. Like, that's okay. Now, is Pokemon objectively a good game? Fuck no. Does it scratch the itch in a lot of people's brain for monster collecting games? Yeah. In the same way that Cassette Beast does, and I'm sure Alestral's will. I mean, I didn't say it wasn't badly designed. What I said was you can enjoy bad games. In the same way that you can also not enjoy good games. Like, as an example, I absolutely hate the Zelda fucking what's the first free roam one? I hated it. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I hated it, but it's objectively a good game. I just didn't get along with it. But also, you don't have to 100% every Pokemon game. Right, I don't think I've, depending on what you class as 100%, I don't think I've 100%ed any. I've still got quests to do in this. I mean, I've completed the story of Sword and Shield many times now. But, like, I haven't finished it. I haven't done everything, you know? But no, I hated it, Breath of the Wild. And, like, I can see how people enjoy it. But for me, I was there like, no, I don't get along with it. It took, actually, genuinely, it took chat, me doing it live, and 20 hours before I realised, oh, I just don't like it. It's not accessible to me. It was just, for me, bad, so I gave it away. I gave it to one of my mates. There were a lot of problems with Scarlet Violet, especially on release. I waited to get it, actually, until after the first few patches, and then people were there like, yeah, it's just a frame rate issue, and I'm there like, I can handle a frame rate issue for it. I just hope Wind and Waves is actually more put together. Like, now when I play Scarlet and Violet, because that'll be the next Pokédex I'm completing, it'll be... I mean, I have a Switch too. Like, as someone who spends so many hours on their Switch, it was dying. Like, I killed it. I mean, it just about works. If I needed to do trade evolutions or something, I could do it, but... It literally is open world. The world is open, that's how open world works. Have you played Cyberpunk? That's the worst open world I've ever seen. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the Cyberpunk game. But the actual map, how it's laid out, you can spend like 5 minutes crossing a map and not encounter anything. It's almost as if there's 3 linear storylines that... It's open world, it's not an RPG, it's a linear story in an open world, which is perfectly fine. An open world is a type of map, it is not a type of gameplay style. Purple battery! Got lots of shit to do. No, lots of shit to do. There's literally trainers everywhere. There's things to discover, items to pick up, for secrets. There is lots to do. There isn't... Yeah, almost every trainer is optional. So is most stuff in an open world game. So is most stuff in Cyberpunk. What? So is most stuff in Elden Ring. Like, there's lots of stuff that's optional in lots of games. I am actually so grateful that the trainers are optional. Having to plan my routes, walking around in all the generations, where I'm now like, my Pokemon is poisoned, I've just had a really big fight, I need to get back to a Pokemon Center, and then it's there like, hey, you made eye contact with me from off the screen. I'm going to now battle you when you have... I'm going to battle you when you have a grand total of 6 HP on your team. Oh great, now you've waited out and you've lost some of the resources that you were building up, and... I like that they're optional. But the great thing about being optional is you can do them. Auto battle? I don't know what you're talking about. But also, people have disabilities, and if they need, you know, if they can enjoy, you can just, oh, I see. And if people can enjoy the fact that their Pokemon can do things without having to manually each time do it, that is a good accessibility option. Just because it's not something you want, it doesn't mean it isn't helpful for people. Like, there are people who, in this community, who have struggle with their hands, and it's so good for them to be able to A, use a sandwich for shiny hunting, and B, able to auto battle so that they don't hurt themselves. Like, not everything is catered to everybody, and that's okay. James Ray, hello! I don't think auto-battling changes the quality of the game. That's funny. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Better today than I have been in a bit. Gratefully. We're hunting Electrike over here right now. I'm just resetting and running back and forth. I'm also off-screen resetting Groudon, but if I get him, I'll squeal and I'll show him off. What have you been up to today? For the first 20 minutes, because there's needs to be something about simplifying it, they've taken away pretty much all the depth. Okay. You're getting very heated over just a game. If you don't enjoy it, don't play it. If you don't enjoy how they've changed it, don't play it. Also, auto battling is optional. You can just throw your Pokemon at the thing and battle it manually. Like, there's an option for that if you don't want to auto battle. The only time it's not optional is during the Star Quest. I think you have to auto battle then. That's good. If I should have actually scored. Time's gonna suck. Yeah, they kind of do, but I appreciate you subscribing. Like, I know I don't stream at the most populous time. I didn't go for the most populous time, but never feel any pressure to. Like, if you happen to be here, fantastic. If you don't happen to be here, that's okay. All of my VODs are like up and free to watch on both Twitch and YouTube. I try to make it as accessible as possible. Not that I do anything particularly interesting at the moment, but you know. I can't wait till my shoulder heals and I can use a mouse again. Yeah, I irritated it again last night, so I'm not like. Hopefully, though, by the end of the week, I can actually start using a mouse. I don't know why I'm tracking. I can't tell. I love the frog next bouncing into the face cam. Thank you. It was made by Tickery. They're there, so you know, if I'm not doing anything, you can have a look at the frog. I am covering the amount of hyperspace points I have, but I've completed the Pokedex. I have my shiny Volcanion, so I'm not too bothered about whether or not I get points. So we're just resetting this hole until I get, you know, electric. What is it? What's electric based on? A mole? Is it a mole? I don't know. I'm just hoping it's easier to see in this than in something like Scarby, because Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting with their lighting engine is not great. Especially when you're hunting a... Oh, did I run out of music? No. We're going for Groudon. I'm going for Groudon here. This is my Groudon resets. This is my Groudon. Obviously not shiny, but I'm doing full odds Groudon resets in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I probably should have full face cam for that, but you know, alas, hindsight. And then while I run back and forth, I'm resetting the electric. I know the capture card for my 3DS, and I don't think I can hemorrhage that much money. It's just not worth it for me. So someone wants to buy me one, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna hemorrhage that much money for like a capture card. No thanks. I'm okay. Oh shit. I thought we were going for it in ZA. No, you can't. I don't think you can get shiny Groudon in ZA. I've got... I don't think there were any shinies over there anyway. Yeah, that's... I don't... Obviously I know some people are on my belt, but I did put down there it's off screen and use some. So Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Would I appreciate feedback. Would it be better to say on 3DS, off screen 3DS? I just love Mimikyu plush. I love Mimikyu. Oh no. I have Mimikyu as a really big one. There's a, next to the bot, there's like a Mimikyu pin. I have a little stash of like Mimikyu little trinkets and like, oh, there's a mention pen over there. There's also one in here. I have a Mimikyu here as well. Pretty bad in Mimikyu's no nook and cranny, I do indeed. You think you're safe? Surprise, Mimikyu! I love Mimikyu. Mimikyu's my favourite Pokemon. I relate to Mimikyu on a personal level. There are other good Pikachu clones. Pour Me, for example. It's almost as if people can have different opinions. Almost. Azumarill's like an Easter egg. Oh, Togedemaru. I like Togedemaru. They're a really good totem in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Dedenne is adorable. I don't think they're good competitively, but they're so fucking cute. Good subjective. Do you know what they're good for? Being adorable. Looking cute on my team. See, I personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Plus and Minor. I think they're cute, but I'm not there like, oh fuck yeah. But also like, pop off King. That's the beauty of Pokemon. People can find different Pokemon. Fun. Why does it need to be more than that? Like, it's cute. It doesn't need to be any more than that. That's what a lot of Pokemon are. Like sheep. Cute. Not everything is about battling. Hot take, Gen 3 ones are amazing. Which ones are the Gen 3 ones? I'm very bad at which generation is which. They're just little guys. They're just, hold on. They're just all little guys. Look at my little guy. I love looking at him. Oh shit. I keep looking down at the wrong time. Let's get back up. Oh, there's some down here. I'm glad I fell. Plus the money. Got it. I like that there's a fight, I think, in Gen 3. Where there's, I don't know if it's Gen 3, there's a fight in one of the games where it's a double battle and they have a plus and a minus. Oh fuck me! Get back on the sodding. Okay. Got plus and minus or Gen 4. If a Pokemon is in a Gen 4 game, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're at Generation 4. Like, for example, Mewtwo's in this game, right? This is technically a Gen 9 game. Mewtwo is in this game, but Mewtwo is from Generation 1. After a while, we'll get rid of events altogether and make mythicals again with our main games. Needs to jump through. I think it... I think they can work events better. I think just having a mystery gift you can get, brilliant. You're welcome. I can try and explain things. Just having a mystery gift you can grab, you can exist with, brilliant. Love that. Like, I'm never going to be able to get Shiny Hooper, and I'm kind of okay with that because I wasn't around. I'm glad with Fire Red and Leaf Green they made Deoxys available, because that was an event. And the Ho-Oh and Lugia, those are available as well. Those were an event too. So, you know, they're slowly doing it. They're just inputting a code, put another quest line in the game. No, it's not okay that in a game the document where it's heavily implied that Darkrai killed someone, you can't get Darkrai. I mean, you can get Darkrai on other games. Like, it's not as if you can't get it at all. Like, up until this game, you could not get Hooper. They made Hooper available. In one game where you could get Darkrai legitimately. This one. This one, there's Mega Darkrai in it. Like, does it matter? Like, I will say, the events where they did the shiny Koraidon and Miraidon, that was done. Oh yeah, Hooper! So now you can get Hooper in this game, right? Can you transfer to... Yes, but once you transfer them out, you can't put them back into this. One way. Yeah, that's Hooper Unbound. So the little thing that puts that chucks hoops into a hole in the cutscene. I'm actually getting fed up with this electric. That if you give it a bottle, he's not stuck in a Legends game. You can literally pull him out, but you can't put him back in the Legends game. Alright, here's the thing, these games are replayable. You could just replay the game again, get a second Hooper, have one in this game, have one in home, so that you can move around. It's... okay, they've said that it's because of, if you... hold on, what level am I here? Right, we are level 200. They say it's because changing the levels to make it so that they can do the extra over 100 levels is too hard, which I think's dumb. I think they're doing it just so it's there, like, we can't be bothered to put the server space in to upload the code each time. So it's a cost-saving measure. That's what I think it is. The only one that I don't think you can move around is Volcanion. But as far as I'm aware, every Pokemon, you can put it in home, and it will warn you if you try and put it in another game, you will not be able to transfer it back to Legends. Just like with Let's Go, right? If you put a Pokemon in... Why though, Volcanion just... This is the reward... Like, I can do my regular Volcanion. This shiny one is the reward for completing the Pokedex in this game. So once you transfer all Pokemon from all the Pokedexes into home, Shiny Volcanion is a reward for this game. Do I get it? No. I think it's the first time it's been legitimately available shiny. Wait, am I dumb or is Darkrai Gen Fullmon? I'm gonna answer you very honestly. I don't know. Oh, there you go. It is. I don't think you can shiny hunt Darkrai in games at the moment, but so BDSP, it's Darkrai is catchable. RCS is catchable. Oh, you still need the member card for Brilliant Jam Show, tell them like. Scarlet and Violet was a mystery gift that you could get. Legend ZA, you could get it in. So like there's plenty of games to get it in. But like, they are making stuff, the older stuff, more available. I wish they'd do it quicker, but they are doing it. Which I think is, like, if they're gonna make Legends games, I'm glad they're including all the legendaries from the region, you know, and some bonus ones. It's a little treat. Because Hooper was one of the few Pokemon that I was missing in my living decks. So being able to catch Hooper, I was so happy. Because Hooper was an event in X and Y. So I couldn't get Hooper. But yeah, they're slowly making stuff more available. I hope they do what they did with Fire Red and Leaf Green and release things like Emerald and, you know, some of the older games. So they released Red and Blue to DS. So it shouldn't be that hard to just make it available again. Just upload the games. They'll probably overprice them too. If they're available, to put them in home. Can't wait for 11 to... Uvan? You know Van. Nailed it. Your home region? Fuck yeah. I hope they do a Legends game for each region, to be honest. I think it's a good way for them to experiment. I like this system of, like, having to battle them. And people were very concerned about how they would do it, but I found it very smooth. Like, I am shit at battling in any game. But I actually quite enjoyed this battle mechanic. I enjoy turn-based as well, but I enjoy this battle mechanic. I'm going to do another hunt in a minute. I am. This is worse than the sodding Cobalion. And I say it's worse because it's just not doing anything. I mean, we've had one phase. No, that's fine. I meant to put you Nova. There was crap again in that. It happens. I knew what you meant. Let's see how bad that would be more like the anime. What shit. It's not very dramatic at all. Do YouTube streams have raids? Yes, they do. You can raid people on YouTube. Yeah, you've been able to for a while. Like, I say it's fairly recent. But yeah, you can, I spend a lot of time in YouTube streams and they get raids all the time. Let's just break these Pokeballs. Any of you shiny? I mean, they could have both attributes so far, so yeah. I think a lot of people wish they'd released them in the opposite order. I'm partway through Legends Celsius. So please don't spoil that for me. When I get back to playing regular games again, we'll just do Monster Monday. Yeah, YouTube, right? Everything. I think it's been about a year they've been a thing. Can anyone see any Pokeballs? Oh, well, you're kind of a little slow for what I want to do. Love you to pieces, you're beautiful. Please, get back in. Get back in. Or can you put the frozen guy? It's okay. There's meant to be like 5 Pokeballs. Is there one up here? Come up as part of. So, Pokemon goes as a mystery rescue game. I played the remake, considering it's a remake of a game I love. You complain a lot about Pokemon for someone who enjoys it. Like, you're allowed to just enjoy things that have problems. Oh, I actually got some berries out of that, despite having candy level 2. Being the world's dungeon, I just want to continue watching Delicious in Dungeon. What the fuck is that? Oh. X and Y, I enjoyed X and Y. X and Y was my... It was either X and Y and one of those. I had them about the same time that were my first Pokemon games that weren't... or else I need to finish my replay. When I'm calling one, people can do revival, one guy wants to eat any monster that can be eaten. That was an anime I watched. That was... Also, you're allowed to be burnt out on games. You can play the same game over and over. Get burnt out. Yeah. Like, there are a lot of Nuzlockers who play Oras who get fed up with it because it's like the game to Nuzlocke. And it's like once you've done a few, it's like, oh, okay, I want to do a different game now. And it's the same with anything. If you do it too much, you're going to stop enjoying it. There's even shiny hunting. I take breaks from shiny hunting. To do other things I enjoy because I know that if I do it too much. I don't know who you're watching, but every like Nuzlocke and Cave Block I've seen is based on Oras. Unless they're doing a generation mod, which is obviously not. The last Cage Lock I watched, there's a whole rant. Oh, higher end Nuzlockers, I see. I wish people, Game Boy Light Patters, things like people like that, who Nuzlocke the games. You usually do randomized auras. Oh, Destra's farting again. I don't want to do a large one. Right, what we got? Could this be useful to me? Yes, because I need furfuroo. Oh, it's a large one. What small ones have we got? Meowth. That's a medium. I need... Oh, that's also a medium. I have all those. Do I need coming in? I thought I did. So Charizard Charmeleon. Oh, not Charm. Yeah, cool. I do need these. Some people like randomizers, some people don't. That's okay. I see people who get really sick of... Wait, was that the wrong one? Was it that one? I've seen people who get really... Oh, no, it's that one. Get really sick of playing the same game over and over and doing randomizers keep depressed. What are we up to right now? Hey, so I'm doing this thing called shiny hunting. Oh, I'm excluded. Okay. Oh, isn't the skill knowing how to pivot? Isn't that a skill too? Yeah, be prepared for anything, play around the crit. Is that not? Getting nearer, tiptoeing nearer. Can't believe the main creator. I binge his videos. I have a problem. And I'm sad that he's away for a bit. Catching power? Catching and encountering power fire. But I love his demo fights. I've been watching, I watched his quiz on Delicious James recently. Yeah, and if it's not your fault, so what? That's okay. It is possible to do everything right and still lose. If you're wipe, it should be your fault. That's an interesting take that I don't necessarily agree with. You can be crit 3 times in a row, that's not your fault. Yeah, last year when I got my YouTube rewind, I was in the top 0.1% of watchers, which was embarrassing. Embarrassing in a good way. I never said no. What I said is it's possible to not have your wipes. It's not one way or the other. Like, nothing is black and white. It's like, it feels to me less bad if I wipe because I got crit. Because I know there's nothing I could have done. It just happens. That's not what I said. I didn't say you should always wipe because you're VRG. I said, like, also wipe because of RNG. Like, oh, we have Litwick here. But people who are a lot more skilled than me about playing, they enjoy randomizers because instead of knowing everything's going to happen, you have to pivot like you would in the world of Pokemon in general. We just go around in circles. I Houndour and Hound... Oh no, I don't need Houndour and Houndour. We're going in circles, it should reset everything. Yeah, sometimes. No, like, because you get an enemy feeling that hard count as yours. And some people find that fun. More fun than, oh, I know everything that's about to happen. It's the same team that I've played 16 times now. Instead, it's, oh, it's something exciting. New and different. And people are allowed to think that. And that's okay. Where's my phone buzzing? Am I due a package? No, it's nothing to do with my package. Monotype ones exist. Okay, I didn't say they didn't. Oh, that's where I would come out. When I get a bit better at battling, which I hope to do eventually, one day, I do want to do a randomizer run. But also, again, I'm bad at battling. Pokemon isn't all about battling. And maybe for some people, but as a general thing, you play the game how you want. Oh, Poco's so cute. They're so angry. I would just go back to the hole and reset a bunch, but there's a problem in that because they're right there, I have to run away and then reset. So some shards because they're attacking me. Spending a lot of time just being so negative. We try talking about the things you like about the games instead of just what you don't like. But these are all opinions. Your opinions is not an objective fact. Nobody said it was. But it is also your opinion. It may be other people's too, but it's also your opinion. Having played both, I enjoyed Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon more. So, I'm going to get rid of looking for Charmeleon and I mean, a Litwick would be nice, but these fish. Any of these shiny? Oh, it's a big boy though. For not being an alpha? There's chubby charmeleon. Chubby. I'm having a moment. Chubby Charmander. Oh, thick thighs. Hell yeah, thick thighs save lives. Or just mean when he grew up into big boy flying fire type. And then he would be a large one. I'll link to all the Pokemon games. They're in the same world, so some of them are a little hand-wavy in between. Yeah, all the music is by Glitch X City on YouTube. They have lo-fi versions of songs as well. They have a lot. They have a radio that you can listen to. They're very good at what they do. And watching them, I don't know if the compose is the right word, but watching them make these, you can see them really vibe with the music and just really be entertaining while doing it. It's very sweet. I haven't played Black and White. Black and White either. I can't give an opinion. I lack the knowledge. Mainly because they're like 50 quid and I'm not dumping 50 quid on like a penny box. I haven't heard much Pokemon music. Gen 4, Down and Put has a lot of trumpets. My personal favourite, I really enjoy Sword and Shield music. And also I have a lot of happy memories with the original Black and White music, but because it's being made by a modern speaker, it can be a bit harsh on the ears. I like Ranger music. Hell yeah. I think Colosseum has... Colosseum and Rumble have some really good music. Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon Rumble. That's what I've seen other people use as well. You're a large lad. Music's not a competition, and that's okay. I don't know what an over-rare is. Region in the Shadow Pokemon games. Like I played them? Like, they're kind of... When it comes to modern Pokemon, and also a community that really doesn't Pokemon, assuming that everybody knows everything. Didn't you mention the other? I mentioned that I've heard their music because other streamers use it as background music was my full sentence. switch now. Oh. You're a little quiet compared to the music. I think I mean, is that a bit better? To be fair, I turned the mixer down from the game so I could hear it. It's the same. Oh. I can turn the background down. I don't mind doing that. Where's my mic? Did I turn my mic down before? My mic's up all the way. Well, I hope you have fun with that. Reset this area. This is definitely an easier hunt for Charmander than doing Area 20. Also, I do have a sore throat, so I'm talking a little quieter than normal. Alright, as soon as I can, let's reset. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sore throats are never fun. I get them a lot. Should we go around the other way? Let's go around the other way. But at least it means the phlegm is moving from my lungs, so I can breathe better. Positive. Okay, I can only see two of their bars. So these would be blue if they were shiny. I don't think I need them, but they would be. Maybe I do need them. Maybe I know how I'm doing a different game. And then these would be like very pale yellow if they were shiny. Not like Volcanion yellow. But like a sunflower, like muted sunflower yellow. Litwick would have a blue flame if it were shiny, but I'm telling that difference right now is not what I want to do. I just like to tick one off my list. But I'll be spending my days off resetting for the other stuff, so for Bulbasaur and whatnot. Because it's kind of boring to do on stream. I hope people can like the Chandler line. Because they have a different opinion. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the Chandler line, and I love its mega, and I love its shiny. But not... I assume not everyone does, because there's a vast amount of people. I mean, it is a pretty lazy design. It's just a chandelier on fire. But then again, Charmander's just a lizard. That's literally just a dog. Like... Pikachu was based on a squirrel, fun fact. Like, they're called the mouse Pokemon, but the original artist saw a squirrel and that's what inspired them. so. There were so many lazy designs, but also I think it's meant to, in general, Pokemon's meant to relate to the real world. If they made designs too out there. Is that shiny? I think people would struggle to relate them back to the real world. Thank you for opinion. Oh, it's not shiny. Never mind. At least we have this path now. Yeah, they're based off mimics. They are possessing an old Pokeball. That's their job. I think the thing I love about Pokemon is that every Pokemon is someone's favorite. There are some I don't particularly care for, but I know that that Pokemon is someone's favorite, so I'm just not. There's no point shit talking it, you know? I like their shinies. But yeah, like, a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon had limitations, obviously. Because when you're playing on this, there was only so much you could do to make a shape, you know? I don't like Espeon shiny. I think the colour is a fantastic colour, and I think Espeon as a Pokemon is a fantastic Pokemon, but together I don't like it. It reminds me of an alien. I don't know if that's the point, but when they have the shiny Espeon, it just looks like an alien. I don't know. Now Sylveon I like. Because of, well, A, because of trans colours, and B, they're like, they use their weird feelers to do things, and I think they're kind of fun. They're also one of the competitively viable ones. Like, Sylveon Pixelate Hyper Voice. I've seen a lot of teams with that. I love Sylveon. And is my Sylveon Alpha my shiny? Because I was going to get an Alpha Femme... an Alpha Trans Femme, Sylveon, and then an Alpha Trans Mask Sylveon. Oh, they are an Alpha. Hell yeah. There's my Transmax Sylveon. Very cute. Almost every single fairy type I like was pre-Gen 6. Okay. As far as I was aware, battling wise, fairy is one of the best typings in the game. Is Vaporeon an evolution? Yes, it is. I was gonna say, where'd they all go? And they all like were down here. That's funny. find normal types quite boring. But do you have a favorite normal type? One of my PayPal sent me a playlist on an evolution piece of paper. Oh, that is cute. Vaporeon's basically a water puppy. They were one of the first 3 evolutions, along with Jolteon and Flareon. I mean, I just asked for a normal type. If it's got a normal type, isn't that just a normal type? Pidgeot normal flying. You're allowed to just say a positive thing without immediately following up with a negative thing about the thing you just said. Like, that's okay. I'm just trying to think what my favourite bird is. Probably male unpheasant. I think it's my favourite shit bird in the franchise. It's got flowy eyebrows. I'm trying to get a shiny one because the eyebrows go purple. Oh, the lighting made you look pale. Pale, pale. Yeah, this. Una cosita. Never care the less. Any shiny, please. They're too flamboyant. I need them shy. I like a shy guy. Hold on, let me show you a Pidgeot when I can access my boxes. And then that'll help. It'll be shiny, but yeah. Let me get. Hold on. That's what it looks like, not shiny. There you go. I like it in Pokopia. They're a very useful bird in Pokopia. And then this is the Mega, which I think is pretty cool. And then this is the shiny Mega. This is, yeah. I can understand why someone would have an attachment to something they use a lot. Sandshrews cute. I really love Sunsplashes, which is the evolution shiny. It's got red spikies on his back. But I can't remember what Sandshrew shiny is. It reminds me of, like, you know, ancient ruins? With, like, made of sandstone. Oh, the one that's grey and looks more like a pigeon, that's Pidgeot. There's P-Dove. There's P-Dove. I don't think P-Dove's in this game. It's my favourite. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of the evolution line and sending it to Cloudy. Yeah. I've forgotten how to send files. Add, upload a file. There we go. There it is. I did it. There you go. PDUB. That's the one I'm kind of half shiny hunting. I don't know what my favourite starter type is. I think I've picked at least one of each from all generations, so I don't know. And I really like Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's very cute. Oh, I didn't mean to go up there. I like Snipey, which I don't think Cloudy will come across. They're like a little snaky. I don't know if opinions can go off the statistics. Like, what do you prefer? Like, the one you prefer doesn't have to be the one that you pick the most. You know what I mean? Like, I think I prefer water, but I think I pick grass the most. Yeah, I should always choose Bulbasaur because it's cute. It turned into a big frog. Big dinosaur frog. I love what they did with them with this model. Okay, can't see any shinies. Let's see if there's any in here. Anything up here? We haven't gone upstairs yet. What's the name of the thing I'm hunting right now? Charmander. The fire starter from Gen 1. Fire. There was a green thing. No, I changed because the green thing just... It was a very boring hunt. And as much as I love mind-numbing hunts, I didn't want that one. I'll do it later. That's why I got rid of the picture. Also, like, Electric Shiny is just hard to spot, and I don't have the effort to do so right now. Whereas Charmeleon and Charmander's Shiny. The shinies are easier to spot, so I don't have to... Like, these would be like a pale yellow. Hey, news. The unpheasant manual design. Yes, I want him shiny. I think I have a shiny female unpheasant somewhere. But I want the shiny male one with all the plumage. eyeshadow on eyeliner, that's what it is. Eyeliner on fleek. Yas King. They have significant colour change. Yes, like they're very pale yellow. Also, they make a noise. First, my tier list of mainline. Just put no opinion out there. Okay. Let me on the thingy. Hell yeah, dodged out of that one. I saw that one coming, bitch! Right, it's Luke. Oh. You're a bit too angry for me to get any closer. Got any blue doggos? No blue doggos? More blue doggos. I don't know if I get far enough away to reset this. Honestly, I don't know. I think so, because we had an alpha there at one point. Thorn. Really shiny? Nope. Okay, please don't knock me out. No knocking me out, please. Thank you all. Yeah, this is much better than hunting in Zone 20, because Zone 20 you only get 2 spawns of Charmander. So. I just hope it's a good game. I just hope it's enjoyable gameplay. That's literally my only hope. And my boy Whalmer's back. I love Whalmer. I have the dumbest Whalmer in Pokemon Go. Like, that thing does not have a stat at all. There's not a single stat in that big fat whale. It's shiny as well. So he's a purple fat whale with 0 anything. Oh, I love him to pieces. It makes me laugh every time. I mean, you can no-slot Scarlet and Violet. People have done it. Just close your eyes. Or as the thing changes, it's whatever the first encounter is. You get one per area. And then you have to do it in order. And there is a level order to it. Like, that's just... Close your eyes, yeah. That's what people do. I mean, if that's how you want to play, but the Nuzlocke is solved for that. There's a how-to. How do I know? I've looked it up. Well, you can just walk in when the thing comes up. It's the first Pokemon you see. tracking different areas was also a nightmare. It's not. There's a website for it. You can put it in a Google Sheet. That's the same with Radical Red. There's so many different areas. You can just put it in a Google Doc. Shouldn't need to use outside sources. And yet you count. You have the docs open. Those are outside sources. You look up their teams. That's outside sources. You know what I mean? So you won't use outside sources for organization. Because, like, I'd write it down in a notebook. With any game, I'd write it down in a notebook. The only game I think Nuzlocking's not solved for, I think, is ZA at the moment. Because it's like, can you get one encounter per area? Because that's a lot of encounters. And then is there one per wild zone? Yeah, like, you can do it with or without a tracker. As long as you just don't have duplicate areas. In fact, I don't even think you need to catch one in every area. Like, I think a lot of people don't bother. It's just as they go through. Oh, shit. You know, these are kids' games, right? I just want to make you... These are games for children. Like, yeah, okay, a challenge mode would be nice. Or even a hard mode, as they are now aware that their audience is aging. But they are trying to move to an open world situation, as we've seen from a lot of stuff. It'll be interesting to see what they do. You can like, in the nicest way, there are so many kids who are into Pokemon and Pokemon cards. If adults weren't interested, there would still be a franchise. Like, it's not that deep. Random fact. I'm so locked into shiny hunting mode. The new DLC for, or a new mode released for Resident Evil 9. Otters have a favourite rock they put under their armpit and can use a heirlooms. I know that penguins propose with pebbles when they find their favourite rock. Someone got Fallout 1 working inside Fallout 4, which I thought was pretty cool. Anything up here decided to be shiny? I haven't heard any. Have we got any Charmeleon or Charmander lacking sunlight? Any vitamin D deficient fire types? It's like playing Doom on random things. Me, I love that. You can play Doom on crabs. 6 billion crabs you can play Doom on. Anything with an and, or, and not gate. Oh, was it 16 billion crabs? Sorry, I missed the one. Oh god, I want to pro replay Doom 1. I love Doom 1. Did I finish Doom Eternal? I think it always needs to be animal related. It's because you're a dog. Or something. Or a squid, I guess. A squoctopus. Oh, octopi can fit through any hole that their beak can fit through. Because they don't have bones. Considering the number of trans people here, I think having a discussion about how shit the world is right now is not exactly what we want. This is a place for escapism. Have a bit of fun with some games. And it's not discussing the news, it's not discussing politics, it's not discussing whether or not someone's existence should be allowed. We don't do that here. Daddy, you're so good at typing. I'm so proud of you. Oh yeah, new Gen 10 Pokemon just dropped. Escasisme. Astronauts spend the whole time in space slightly older. That's true, that. It's Danish! Okay. What's it Danish for? I'm guessing escapism. Fair enough. I really want a cinnamon roll right now. I don't have the effort to make sense. Then they also come back slightly taller. Self-compliment. I'm proud of myself for actually managing to do some, like, standing up. I did some standing gaming, I did some walking around to try and help my health a little bit, because I'm feeling a bit better. Today's going to be like a tidying and sorting day, so I was just doing it. It was this minute. It was 1 minute ago. It just updated. It's my second redeem of the stream. Oh, there was a lot of fish. I'll do a second one. I'm also happy that I'm getting over some of the, like, there's bits in my brain that prevent me from doing tidying stuff, and it feels really shit and makes me a little bit nervous and want to vomit everywhere. And I am slowly working my way and getting over that, and avoiding procrastination. And I'm also I am proud of myself because I've consistently brushed my teeth every day for a little while now. Of course, I've got the dentist coming up, so I'm a bit there like, I've got to make sure my teeth are as clean as possible. But, you know, I'm doing it. Oh, why are you all chameleons? You grew up fast. happen to have ADHD? No, I have autism. But I'm also doing 3 things at once, so... And when someone redeems 16 fish, or someone redeems something else, it's very hard to keep track. But no, I don't suffer with the same amount of executive dysfunction that people with ADHD do. Yeah, it was definitely cloudy fishing. Oh yeah, it was all cloudy. If I scroll down, it's like cloudy but calm for like 3 years. Cloudy likes fishing a little bit too much. Like, in a good way. It means I actually bother to keep the output. I only do like 3 at a time. Now, you used to do a lot more. How do I know? Because it was times I didn't have the program open and I'd have to like go through and refund it. Oh, did I check this one? Give yourself a cute plushie, adorable. When you reach level 10, that'll be you. A cute seal plushie. Never get myself a game girl like that. I'm glad you're really excited. I also give myself goals. Maybe not in games necessarily. Sometimes in games, but not necessarily. To reward myself, so I have like motivation. I'm getting hungry. I want to get hungry. I don't think Minnie got eggs yesterday, so we've only got 2 eggs left. Depending what to have for lunch. Oh my goodness, give me a shiny. Give me just a shiny I can catch. Let's get it for donkeys. Counting as hours played in this game is hours away from the phone. That's also good. I think doom scrolling is just not good. And like, I need to spend more of my time learning something. Because there's like something good about having new brain connections being made. So, I need to go back to my German. But I'm still consistent with dative case, which I'm very proud of. Thank you for the lurk. I'm very big on going analog. I mean, I don't want to burst your bubble, but I'm pretty sure a DS is still digital. But it is disconnected from the internet, so... It's also just time for your brain to zen out. To just have moments where you're not thinking, you're not worried about life and existing. It's just... They also include intentional devices. Okay. I enjoy both colouring digitally and physically. To just have some time away from all the thoughts that my brain is doing. To have something to focus on. And I think part of that is learning too, and we should seek things to learn. Like, I want to learn how to battle. I want to learn German. And these are things that keep my brain awake. Awake and alive. Also, congratulations me, we've reached 3,000 resets with the Groudon. Saying no experience, considering how many hobbies of mine include screen. Yeah, like even something like crochet, for example, has like a lot of patterns are digital, so you have to look at a screen and things like that. But now I'm recovered enough, I'm hoping to do more things. Like, I'm at a stage where I forget what my phone is. But I'm hoping to do more things that are away from the PC, that are stood up a little bit, that also help the people in the house. Well, there's a podcast on crocheting using your laptop, or the crochet is one thing I crochet and listening. Yeah, you're not staring at the screen, you're not doom scrolling through people's opinions on you should be skinnier or whatever it is that's going on the internet at the moment. How to hit your protein goal with protein spices, you know. A little flip phone against myself, so quickly gets left all over. I just have a flip phone smartphone. Something I noticed. When I was on my temporary phone isn't folded in half, right? Having the manual close on a phone stops me using it as much. Because my brain is then like, okay, click, we're done. Instead of just, it's still there and ready. So, I use my phone a lot less. And I think it's about working out what you like as a person. I didn't know there were studies done on things like that, so that's kind of cool. Like with a PC, it's hard to get up and walk away. But today's going to be really interesting because I am going to have to disconnect my keyboard. So I'll be using my on-screen keyboard or for most things. What time is it? Oh, it's end of stream time. Alright. Let's call it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Remember to eat, remember to drink, remember to rest. It's a shame we didn't get any shinies I could catch, but one did spawn, so that's something, I guess. Also, you're seeing if students' exam graded were affected by their phones, and they were, even ones who just had them in their pocket because subconsciously it was a distraction. Interesting. But yes, eat, drink, rest. I will have my hydrate. And I shall see everybody